Have you ever noticed that some people work harder every year, yet money always feels heavy in their hands, while others seem to receive it with far less struggle? This is a question many people begin to ask as they grow older, not out of envy, but out of quiet curiosity. In my years of listening to life stories, I have heard the same reflection again and again. Two people may put in similar effort, yet their financial experiences feel completely different. One feels constant pressure, the other feels flow. In traditional Feng Shui, we never describe this difference as luck alone. We describe it as resistance or ease. Easy money does not mean fast money. It does not mean gambling, shortcuts, or sudden riches that vanish as quickly as they arrive. Easy money means money that moves without resistance. It comes when needed. It stays long enough to be useful. It does not bring fear, tension, or sleepless nights. It supports life rather than disturbing it. The elders used to say that money has its own temperament. When it feels unwelcome, it leaves. When it feels respected, it settles. Some people chase money for years, constantly adjusting, worrying, and forcing results. Others simply prepare their lives well, and money finds its way to them naturally. This difference becomes especially clear in the later chapters of life, when energy is more precious and peace of mind matters more than excitement. For middle-aged and older adults, especially here in the United States, the desire for easy money is not about excess. It is about relief. Relief from constant financial stress. Relief from uncertainty. Relief from the feeling that no matter how much is earned, it is never enough. Easy money, in this sense, means income that arrives steadily, expenses that feel manageable, and a future that does not feel threatening. It is the quiet comfort of knowing that one's needs are covered without constant struggle. This is why the year 2026 deserves careful attention. According to Chinese Astrology and Feng Shui, 2026 is the year of the fire horse, a year when financial energy becomes more active, more visible, and more dynamic. In such years, money begins to move faster. Opportunities appear more frequently. Decisions carry stronger consequences. But while some people feel overwhelmed by this movement, others experience it as a gentle current that carries them forward. In Firehorse years, Feng Shui observes a clear pattern. Those who are already aligned internally tend to experience money flowing more easily. Their lives have fewer blockages. Their habits are disciplined. Their relationships are relatively stable. When financial energy accelerates, it finds a clear path through their lives. For others, the same energy creates friction. Money comes and goes. Stress increases. Nothing seems to settle. This is where the Chinese Zodiac becomes relevant. Certain zodiac signs naturally create less resistance to financial movement, especially in a year like 2026. They do not need to push as hard. They do not need to chase as aggressively. Money responds to them because their way of living aligns with the rhythm of the year. In Feng Shui, we say that money flows where energy is smooth. In the parts that follow, we will gently explore which Chinese zodiac signs are most likely to experience this kind of easy money flow in 2026, not because they are special or superior, but because their nature matches the energy of the Firehorse year. As you listen, do not rush to judge or compare. Simply observe. Sometimes understanding the flow is enough to change how life feels. To understand why money begins to move more easily for some people in 2026, we must first understand the nature of the Firehorse energy itself. In Feng Shui, every year carries a rhythm, much like the seasons. Some years are slow and heavy, asking for patience. Others are sharp and active, asking for movement. The fire horse year belongs to the second kind. It is fast, bright, and demanding, and it does not reward confusion. Fire is the element of activation. It brings warmth, visibility, and momentum. When fire is strong, things that were hidden become noticeable. Talents are seen. Opportunities are illuminated. But fire also removes what is unnecessary. It burns away clutter, hesitation, and disorder. In financial matters, this means money begins to move toward places where energy is clear and organized. Where there is chaos, fire creates loss. Where there is clarity, fire creates growth. The horse adds another layer to this movement. Horse energy is about motion, independence, and forward direction. It dislikes stagnation. In horse years, people often feel restless if they remain in situations that no longer suit them. Careers shift, roles change, old financial patterns are questioned. Some people feel pushed, others feel freed. This difference depends on how prepared one is internally. When fire and horse combine, the result is a year where money flows more quickly, but not randomly. It follows clear paths. In Feng Shui, we say that money is like water. It does not climb obstacles. It moves where the path is open. In 2026, the path opens for those whose lives already have order. Their finances are reviewed regularly. Their spending is controlled. Their emotional life is relatively calm. Because there is less internal resistance, money flows with less effort. This is why some people in 2026 will feel that money arrives almost naturally. A raise comes without struggle. A side income grows without constant pressure. An expense resolves itself unexpectedly. This does not mean they stop working. It means their work produces results with less friction. Their decisions align with timing. Their efforts are supported by the energy of the year. Traditional Feng Shui teaches that money flows where energy is clear. Clear energy comes from simple habits: paying attention, keeping commitments, avoiding unnecessary conflict, maintaining a steady rhythm in daily life. These things may sound ordinary, but in a fire horse year, they become powerful. When energy is scattered, money scatters. When energy is focused, money concentrates. There is an old saying passed down quietly: when the path is clear, water flows by itself. This wisdom explains why easy money appears for some people in 2026. They are not chasing it. They are not forcing it. Their lives simply offer fewer obstacles. The fire horse does the rest. However, not everyone will experience this ease. Some zodiac signs naturally align with movement, clarity, and independence. Others resist change or hold emotional tension that slows the flow. In the next part, we will begin to look at the first group of Chinese zodiac signs whose nature allows money to move toward them more smoothly in 2026. We now come to the first group of Chinese zodiac signs that Feng Shui associates with naturally smooth money flow in the fire horse year of 2026. These are signs whose inner rhythm already matches movement, clarity, and adaptability. When financial energy accelerates, they do not resist it. Instead, they adjust quietly, allowing money to move toward them with less struggle. The first sign in this group is the rat. People born under the rat sign are often misunderstood when they are young. They observe more than they speak. They think ahead. They notice small details others ignore. Over time, this habit creates a strong internal map of how life works. By middle age, many rats have learned how to avoid unnecessary risk while still recognizing opportunity. They are not reckless, but they are rarely unprepared. In 2026, Fire Horse energy rewards this awareness. Money flows easily for the rat, not because they chase it, but because they recognize timing quickly. A job adjustment, a consulting role, a side income, or a strategic investment may appear with little resistance. Conversations lead naturally to opportunities. Problems resolve themselves faster than expected. For the rat, easy money in 2026 often comes through mental work rather than physical effort. Planning, advising, coordinating, or managing resources brings steady results. The main guidance for the rat is to keep life simple. Overcomplication creates resistance. When the rat trusts their instincts and avoids overthinking, the flow remains smooth. The second sign in this group is the monkey. Monkeys are naturally flexible, curious, and mentally quick. Throughout life, they adapt easily to changing environments. They learn new skills faster than most and are comfortable switching directions when needed. In earlier years, this flexibility can feel scattered, but with age, a mature monkey learns how to focus their energy more effectively. The Fire Horse year amplifies the monkey's natural agility. In 2026, money may flow easily through multiple channels. Short-term projects, freelance work, or skill-based income may increase without constant effort. The monkey's ability to communicate, connect, and improvise attracts opportunities that feel light rather than heavy. However, easy money can tempt the monkey into distraction. The advice is to choose a few paths and follow them consistently. When focus is maintained, income flows smoothly and stress remains low. For both the rat and the monkey, easy money in 2026 does not come from force. It comes from alignment. Their minds stay open. Their lives stay flexible. When Fire Horse energy accelerates financial movement, it finds little resistance in them. As a result, money arrives with less struggle and stays long enough to be useful. As we move forward, we come to the second group of Chinese Zodiac signs that experience easy money flow in 2026 in a quieter, more stable way. This group may not feel sudden excitement or dramatic breakthroughs, but their financial lives become noticeably calmer. Money feels less stressful. Expenses feel more manageable. Income becomes more predictable. For many middle-aged and older adults, this kind of ease is more valuable than rapid growth. The first sign in this group is the ox. People born under the ox sign often carry responsibility for a long time before seeing reward. They work steadily, follow routines, and avoid unnecessary risk. In earlier years, this can feel frustrating, especially when others appear to move ahead more quickly. But Feng Shui teaches that the ox builds strong channels. When money finally flows, it does not rush out again. In the Fire Horse year of 2026, the ox does not suddenly change speed. Instead, obstacles are quietly removed. Bills feel lighter. Savings stop shrinking and begin to stabilize. Income from work, pensions, property, or long-term investments flows more smoothly. For some ox individuals, debts begin to resolve naturally, creating a sense of relief rather than excitement. Easy money for the ox means fewer emergencies and fewer surprises. The main warning is generosity driven by obligation. Lending money or covering others' responsibilities can block the flow. The ox must protect what has been built. The second sign in this group is the pig. Pigs are often blessed with natural ease in life, but they also value comfort and emotional security. Over the years, many pigs learn that peace is more important than constant striving. They prefer stable environments and dislike prolonged conflict. In 2026, Fire Horse energy supports this preference by smoothing financial paths. money flows easily through steady income, supportive relationships, or shared resources. For the pig, easy money often comes through cooperation. Partnerships, family support, or workplace harmony play an important role. Expenses feel less heavy. Unexpected help may appear at the right moment. However, the pig must be mindful of emotional spending. Comfort should not become excess. When balance is maintained, money continues to flow gently without creating pressure. For the ox and the pig, 2026 is not about pushing harder. It is about allowing life to become simpler. Their financial ease comes from stability, routine, and calm decision-making. In the next part, we will speak about the zodiac signs that experience the strongest easy money alignment, where flow becomes more powerful and more visible. We now arrive at the final group of zodiac signs that Feng Shui considers to have the strongest alignment with easy money flow in the Fire Horse year of 2026. For these signs, money does not feel heavy. It does not require constant pushing or worrying. Instead, it moves with a sense of momentum, as if life itself is opening paths ahead of them. Yet even here, ease must be respected, because what flows easily can also slip away if handled carelessly. The first sign in this group carries natural authority and confidence. People of this sign often find themselves in positions of leadership without deliberately seeking them. Others trust their judgment, rely on their presence, and feel reassured by their direction. Over the years, this sign learns that influence is a responsibility, not a privilege. In 2026, Fire Horse energy strongly supports this leadership quality. Income may increase through promotions, expanded roles, or business growth that feels almost effortless. Decisions are made quickly, and results follow without long delays. Easy money here comes from clarity. When direction is clear, resources align naturally. The guidance for this sign is to remember that ease does not mean invincibility. Health, rest, and family balance must remain protected. The second sign in this group is guided by insight rather than force. This sign understands timing deeply. They do not rush into action, yet they rarely miss the right moment. Over time, this creates a sense of quiet mastery. In 2026, Feng Shui shows money flowing easily toward this sign through well-timed decisions. Investments, property matters, or long-term plans begin to show results with minimal resistance. Income increases without the stress of constant effort. Easy money for this sign feels like confirmation that patience has finally met the right season. The warning is subtle. Hesitation born from fear, not wisdom, can still block the flow. Trust in experience keeps money moving gently. The third sign in this final group is known for warmth and generosity. People of this sign attract support naturally. Friends, colleagues, and family often step forward when help is needed. In earlier years, this generosity sometimes leads to imbalance, but maturity teaches boundaries. In the Fire Horse year, this sign experiences money flowing easily through relationships, collaboration, and shared success. Opportunities come through people rather than systems. Financial ease appears when harmony is maintained. The risk lies in complacency. Easy flow can encourage laziness. The lesson here is to stay engaged. Gratitude and awareness keep the stream open. For these three signs, 2026 can feel surprisingly light. Money arrives without struggle. Problems resolve without force. Yet Feng Shui reminds us that ease is a gift, not a guarantee. Respecting the flow ensures it continues. In the next part, We will speak about the warnings that apply to everyone in a year where money moves easily, so that comfort does not turn into carelessness. As money begins to flow more easily in 2026, Feng Shui offers an important reminder. Ease can quietly weaken awareness if one is not careful. When effort feels lighter and results come more smoothly, discipline must increase rather than decrease. The Firehorse year tests people not through hardship, but through comfort. Many losses happen not during difficult times, but when vigilance fades. The first danger of easy money is laziness. When income feels steady and problems resolve quickly, it is tempting to relax routines that once protected stability. Small habits are neglected. Financial reviews are postponed. Clear boundaries slowly blur. In Feng Shui, this creates subtle blockages. The guidance for 2026 is simple. Maintain rhythm. Continue managing finances with care, even when things feel easy. The second danger is overconfidence. Easy flow can create the illusion that one has mastered fortune itself. Decisions may be made more quickly, risks taken without full consideration, or advice ignored. Firehorse energy amplifies confidence, but it does not protect against error. When confidence grows faster than awareness, money begins to leak. Humility keeps the flow smooth. The third danger is emotional spending. In years of ease, people often reward themselves without noticing excess. Comfort purchases, generosity driven by guilt, or spending to maintain appearances can slowly drain resources. Feng Shui teaches that money responds to intention. When spending is unconscious, money loses direction. Conscious choices preserve ease. There is an old saying shared quietly among elders. When money flows too easily, discipline must become stronger. This is not a warning against enjoyment. It is a reminder that stability is built on consistency. Those who maintain gratitude, moderation, and clarity protect the flow they have been given. Simple practices are enough. Keep life orderly. Avoid unnecessary financial entanglements. Do not lend more than you can release peacefully. Protect family harmony, because conflict creates energetic leaks that no income can fully repair. When these principles are honored, easy money remains gentle and supportive rather than becoming unstable. In the final part, we will close this guidance with calm reflection, a traditional blessing, and a gentle reminder of how wisdom keeps the path open beyond any single year. As we come to the end of this reflection, let us slow our thoughts and allow the message to settle. Easy money, in the language of Feng Shui, is not a prize to be chased. It is a condition created when life is orderly, intentions are clear, and actions are steady. Whether your zodiac sign was mentioned among those with smooth money flow in 2026 or not, the deeper teaching remains the same. Flow responds to wisdom more than destiny. Some will feel money arrive with less resistance in the Firehorse year. Others may need to work a little harder to keep balance. Neither path is better than the other. What matters is how one walks. When ease appears, respect it. When challenge appears, learn from it. Both are teachers. The mistake many people make is believing that one good year replaces the need for awareness. In truth, every year asks for presence. If 2026 brings you smoother financial flow, use it well. Strengthen what supports you. Reduce what creates stress. Care for your health, because no amount of money replaces vitality. Care for your family, because harmony is the strongest wealth anchor. Speak honestly. Live simply. These are not restrictions. They are protections. If your year feels quieter, do not feel overlooked. Easy flow often follows preparation. A calm year can be the foundation for a gentler future. Feng Shui teaches that when the heart is steady, timing eventually aligns. Wisdom keeps doors open even when they are not yet visible. I will end as elders once ended their guidance, not with prediction, but with a blessing. May your income be steady. May your expenses feel manageable. May your home be peaceful. May your mind rest easily at night. And may the fire horse year move you forward without haste, without fear, and without regret. If this guidance brought clarity or comfort, share it with someone you care about. Speak together about the year ahead. Ask about their zodiac sign. Listen patiently. Wisdom grows when it is shared gently. In the next reflection, we will continue exploring how daily choices shape long-term flow beyond 2026. Until then, walk calmly, live deliberately, and trust that when the path is clear, what you need will come.